We've already fuck it. All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls in that technicolor rainbow between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And the one-armed bandit, Mr. Petty.
Oh, I'm already drunk.
And
It wasn't me.
it
was a one-armed man.
What up?
So thank you guys for tuning in again this week for Blerds Whiskey Live on Twitch. We got a great show as always lined up for you. We are doing an acoustic show, so we are running, the way we're running. So just bear with us as we get through this. It's been a very trying week for a lot of us. Hell, it's been a trying week it's been a trying year for everybody. So bear with us. But thank you. Also remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about the Twitch. The more people help us grow so we can do more. But let's get right into things. We've got some drinks. We got a drink of the week is actually Captain Morgan's Spice, because we are in the beginning of October, Spooktober, whatever the hell you say.
Shocktober.
Yeah, Shocktober. I like that one. I should have said that. But what did you drink?
Go ahead.
No, let's start with you, Herb. You know, it's left to right.
So I went to what's the name of it? The liquor store, and got the Jacko Blast. Yeah, it's really smooth.
What's the name of it?
Damn, man, I'm just like, damn, this shit is really good. It's very smooth.
Why is that so funny?
Because it's Herb. It's just Herb.
It looks like a Green Goblin pumpkin bomb.
It really does. It does look like it.
So here's the thing.
Here's pumpkin bomb.
Here's the thing. You can make it a pumpkin bomb when you're done with it.
No,
put some gasoline.
No, stop it. We're not doing that. As you can see, some of us have already dabbed into our drinks. I have yet to catch up. Cam, what are you drinking?
Keeping it simple. Rum and ginger ale.
Okay, yeah. I did the same exact thing. I did
in a Ninja Turtle glass. Can't see it. Screw it.
I was being fancy because I wanted to talk. But I'm calling it a spicy tall ginger. That's what I'm calling it.
I merely rock on any block.
Rick, what did you drink before the show?
I finished off this bottle of Captain Morgan. It's just Captain and Cola. And then I'm gonna open up this bottle of Jameson next. And then shit's gonna get really weird.
Can you do that? Like, can we get 30 minutes in before you open that?
No.
Just saying.
No. We can't.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Blerds. It wouldn't be Blerds and Whiskey without it.
It's Blerds and Whiskey, not Blerds and liver
in the
damage.
comments, Millie Rock didn't take this shot. You got it.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, this is going to be a great show. So go ahead and share that link. And if you have a Twitch, host us. I'm talking to somebody in particular who's watching right now. Host us, motherfucker. Anyway, Big Herb, let's get into these church announcements.
Yeah. So Resident Evil, the origin story unveils its cast.
Mila Jovovich going to be in it?
No.
Which is that? No.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah. I'm pretty over with the
last.
last.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Then we're gonna move on. Her husband's not directing this one, so she's gonna be nowhere near it.
No plot armor. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is going to be on. That's going to be a series on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it's the start of the T virus.
It's Corona.
So this one. So I'll because I'm still the chief researcher. So basically, this next thing is going to take place. It's going to shadow the video games. It's going to follow game 1 and game 2. So it's going to take place at the mansion and in Raccoon City. So this one should be more.
Stars Bravo.
Yeah, it should be more accurate. It's going to have Wesker. It's going to have Chris. It's going to have Jill, and it's not going to fucking feature a made-up character named Alice who is just OP off the fucking break, whatever. So
I love that game.
This one should be a lot. This one should be a lot cooler. Hopefully, they put that dog scene from the first game that scared the shit out of everybody into the show. So that would be cool.
Yeah,
Bruh. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not. I'm so done with Resident Evil at this time.
I can never be done. Like,
yeah.
the games is like I said, the original game was such an iconic wait, don't open that door. Voiceover is just such an iconic moment.
Bro. You can't nobody can tell me you don't love that. Almost made you into a chili sandwich. that shit is amazing. Fucking Barry is the most badass character in the history of video games, and he gave you one of the corniest fucking lines ever.
Oh man.
Moving forward, Whoopi Goldberg confirms Sister Act 3. Wow, his audio went out.
You blew out the audio now.
How can y'all not like Sister Act 3?
I like Sister Act. I mean, hey, joyful.
We liked Sister Act. We liked Sister Act too.
She became a nun, so she became a nun. She turned to Jesus to try and clear her gambling debts. Get out of here. That's like somebody going to prison and becoming a Muslim. Done with this. Fuck that movie.
Dude, it's a classic. Come on, man.
It is a classic, but it's just like Whoopi Goldberg. What was she, a showgirl at first back in the day when she was in shape? You know, she could have pulled it off, but now no.
It's a classic because the group City High was in it. What would you do if your son is at home? Go to a nunnery.
And that was the same one that had Lauryn Hill in it, right?
Lauryn Hill was in part 2.
Yeah.
That was part 2.
Or that iconic high note that people to this day are still trying to hit.
Nah, that was the dude who did the high note.
Yeah.
That was the nigga from City High. City High and Lauryn Hill were in the second one. I'm telling you. Again, what would you do if your son is at home? Going to a nunnery to hide from these gambling debts.
Bless you. Moving on.
Yeah, Cobra Kai has confirmed that January 8th will be season 3. And
Cobra Kai.
Season 4 is in the works. What is your opinions on this, guys? Because I blew the first 2, and I'm ready for the next one.
That's how I feel about it. Fuck Hawk.
Yeah, like I've been in and out of the fight community for a while. Hawk is that kid who took one weekend self-defense course and goes to the bar with Affliction or a tap-out shirt, size medium with a barbed wire tattoo. You know,
I'm just
that's Hawk.
Meanwhile, everybody's looking at his cleft lip and just like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here, guys! You can't eat jalapeno poppers without hurting yourself, you dumb bitch! Get out of my face!"
I mean, I gotta ask something, Rick. Like, how do you harbor as an educator? How do you harbor so much hate for a child? Like, come on,
easy.
Man.
He's a dick.
Because we know who.
Wait a minute. I have professionalism, sir. I can turn it off and I can turn it on. When I'm here, it's completely off. When I'm there, it is all the way on. I am the most caring, nurturing spirit in the world. When I'm here, man, fuck you and your ugly ass lip.
So I got one thing to say. Look at the comment section. I'm looking at AA wrong. Some of Hawk whoop out asses though. Hawk barely got past. Hawk did not even get that far. Hawk has consistently gotten his ass whooped more times than Ronda Rousey.
Karate, nigga.
Hey, Rick.
Karate?
Really?
Dog.
Would he kick our ass?
Hey.
His best friend Nerd threw him through a glass. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert.
Hey, Aaron, I gotta disagree with you on this one, my bro. Dog, Hawk has only beat a bunch of underlings, man. And like Cam just said, the Bama who could barely learn karate at any school has bested Hawk. You know what I mean? And again, it's all because the cleft lip is throwing off his balance, and then the mohawk is just completely fucking up everything else.
And then
hold on. No, not only that, then he lost his woman. He lost his woman to a woman. Man, you just been getting served all. Hawk. Come on, my boy.
So Aaron must be one of the people that thinks like Bruce Lee would have been able to beat any heavyweight in the UFC.
So the thing about Hawk that also pisses me off about Hawk is like he's a guy that gives himself a nickname. Like no one called him Hawk. That's like me saying, you know what, from now on, y'all call me T-Bone. Like, like anyone
will never stop clowning you.
And so
anyone who gives themselves a nickname is automatically a douchebag.
And then here's the thing: people gonna be like, oh well, Master, what's his name? What was the other guy? Master
Kreese or Lawrence?
Lawrence. Master Lawrence gave him that nickname. No, Master Lawrence called him Lip. He called him Lip. So
No, but I'm still thinking about Miguel just falling off the fucking
Spoilers.
Who hasn't? That's just been out for 2 years, man.
Herb.
Look, we don't know who has not seen or we can talk about the first season. They just ended the second season. Don't give away.
Hold on a sec. Time out. And me and Rick talked about this at the beginning of the year. That shit has been gone. That shit has been out for over a year. If you're just getting onto this, it's your own fault if you haven't been put on. It's been out for a year.
So how about this, Herb?
I forgot. If it's been out for like, if it's been out for a month,
Herbert,
I would take. Go ahead.
How about this? You give a spoiler warning and then you spoil it, as opposed to just spoiling it. What do we say in pre-show, Blurb? Don't blow the load. So think about baseball, then say it. Okay.
And get it.
When that man gets on a roll, he is almost unstoppable. He thinks he's invincible. Speaking of invincible, did you guys see the trailer for one of my favorite comic books of all time getting an animated adaptation? The one I'm talking about is none other than Mark Grayson himself, Invincible.
Listen, our transition game is next to none. y'all motherfuckers don't even know. You don't even know.
But yeah,
I love that comic. I think I was going to put you onto that one too, because I was just loving it so much. I was like, Trey, you got. I let you borrow it, and then I had to buy my own again. So, but that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. That's what best friends do. Yes. He has my first 9 issues. Trades, not just actual issues. The trades.
We'll talk about that off the air.
That's at least 20 comics I gave you. But that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. But it was definitely worth it. I love that comic. I remember I tried to explain it to somebody, and they kind of gave me that look like, really? That's all it is? Like, no. It starts off as a parody, and it sounds like very tripe. Like, okay, it's been there, done that. But the way they do it, it's so good. And then the shock value of the gore. I wonder what's the rating for the show. I want the show to be like Harley Quinn.
It has to be. Yeah. There's no way that it's not MA. It's no way that it's not. Just the interactions between him and his dad alone, it has to be MA.
Those fights were just like, oh man. Bama's got eyeballs knocked out, and then it's like
bruh. Yeah, did y'all finish the series?
I did not. I got up until like volume 80. I'm going to read. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the omnibus books and like the giant volume joints and then start over. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg, but I'm going to do it.
Hey, if you're a fan of Mr. Petty down there, you might want to help him out. Send him to his Cash App. But anyway, so I'm not going to pull a Herb and spoil the book, but it gets worse. The things that happen, like I'm a comic book fan.
I mean, we can still give them the premise though.
Lover of gory comic books, and this one they go in. You think an eyeball getting knocked out is least your worries? No, these bombers are straight getting dismembered.
Listen,
so they absolutely have to make this a TVMA cartoon.
It's written by Robert Kirkman.
Yes.
So would
you the man that created? Hold on, Hurt. Okay. The man that created The Walking Dead. If you've read the Walking Dead comic books, imagine that guy writing a superhero book. You're welcome.
Yes,
and that's right. Yeah. Go ahead.
So what you say?
J.K. Simmons is voicing his dad. J.K. Simmons, the guy who's J. Jonah Jameson on Spider-Man. Yeah, I love his voice. Like I aspire to be a voice actor like him because you instantly recognize him everywhere he goes.
Because he has the instant abusive dad voice.
He does, and you can tell in the trailer he's talking.
I'm about to say if you watch him in Oz, you know he's an abusive dad.
No, if you watch him,
Whiplash.
I'm about to say Oz was good, Cam, and Whiplash, that motherfucker gave me trauma.
He was like,
he gave me legit.
You didn't do it, just a little bit more. So I wanted to ask, would it be just as bad as Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, or worse?
It's worse. It's worse. It's way worse than that. Marvel. So this is, I think they're the comics.
They're image.
Yeah. So they have the same comic book constraints.
No, they
however,
no, they don't.
Real quick.
No one follows the comic codes of authority.
hold on, real quick. I just made an observation and I noticed something. He's plugging Herb's comic book journey right now. He just plugged Herb's comic book journey. If you catch it on the Blerds and Whiskey YouTube every Tuesday. Is it Monday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
It's every Wednesday. Catch Herb's comic book journey as my man tries to increase his comic book knowledge to get on par with everybody else on the panel. Hey, listen, I see what you're doing. I saw what you're doing, and I'm gonna finish it for you. I got you.
Good job. But no, so for those of you who do not know what we're talking about, Invincible is a comic following the exploits of a young superhero named Mark Grayson. Basically, his dad is a alternate universe version of Superman that comes from another far away planet. He reproduced with a human lady. Has a son.
Superman.
No, not yet.
Mixed it with Dragon Ball Z. With Dragon Ball Z.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. So,
he's definitely Gohan. I mean, Gohan. Mark.
Okay, I thought you were talking about his dad. No, I'm just saying. So basically, Superman is there, but he's not there to protect and serve. He's there to repopulate his race. And he starts with his son to see if it works. He raises his son up to the point of maturity. Then he's like, okay, son, you got superpowers. You're not as strong as I am, but you're pretty strong. It's time for us to take over the world. And that is the first. That should be the first episode, and that goes to black. But that's the superhero that we're talking about. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. It's coming out in 2021. Look out for it. But it's also coming out on Amazon Prime. So if you have Prime, if you're one of those people out there that's making my job harder every goddamn day, you have Amazon Prime. So you should be able to order the damn show. But
also, Trey, real quick, if you also want to become invincible, then you should also go on phoenixfit.com. Boom, bitch. Anyway, phoenixfit.com has all of your needs to become the best you as far as physical fitness goes. They have your whey proteins, they have your multivitamins, they have your collagen pills, they have your pre-workouts, everything that you need if you're trying to go on your own fitness journey to become invincible. Use our code FNX Blerds13 to get 15% off your purchases on phoenixfit.com. Go on blerdsandwhiskey.com to go onto our partnership page. It's right there. Click it, pick out your shit, put it in the cart, pay for it, use our promo code phoenixfit.com. Transition game next to none, motherfuckers.
Hey, real quick. Hey, we finally beat Horace out this week.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, and fuck you, Horace. I beat you to it this time. Fuck you.
Dude, I can't wait till we actually have this exchange as far as when they actually meet each other for the first time.
That's gonna be epic.
I can't wait.
Both two big ass niggas. But hold on, wait a second, guys. There's one aspect of the show that we forgot in the beginning. Again, we are doing an acoustic episode because we're running at half capacity. Off camera guy is actually celebrating the wedding of his youngest sister. So since we didn't do our shot at the beginning of the show like we usually do, if you guys have a shot prepared or just a couple of ready handy, just want to send a shout out to the new Mrs. and Mr. Bell, and congratulations on their wedding day today. Happy for you, and I pray that your love goes on for 1,000 years. So all that. So up to it while that for you. Cheers.
Yo, I got to do some real unprofessional shit.
Wow.
I got to pee. I'll be right back.
Dude.
Wow. Dude.
Well, that's a transition game.
Yeah.
Listen. Hey, don't be disappointed. It's an acoustic show, so we're douchebags on the quad with no shirt. I'll be right back.
But the next segment is yours. How you guys doing today? How you feeling? So, since we have time now, clearly, Big Herb.
You want to talk about Invincible more?
I can talk about Invincible, but I was going to say, you notice how we're all kind of uniform. You just wanted to bring out that we've been talking about politics for the last 3 damn weeks.
I mean,
anything you want to say with your statement in the background?
That this fucking thing behind me, this fucking fly just took away all the information that we really needed to know, because once people just go ahead and just see one thing, it just stirs you to the next thing. As far as we need to know what Kamala Harris is talking about, we need to know what Mike Pence is talking about, but everybody gets lost about this fucking fly. And then Joe actually goes ahead and says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna run with it. Let me go ahead and start to sell some fly swatters. Get my vote. That shit.
So about the fly swatters, this shit happened during their debate with the fly on his head. You know, all the jokes. He's a shithead. Blah blah blah. I could care less. We didn't get any information, and then the next day they started selling fly swatters, and they immediately sold out. So that leads me to believe that the fly swatter shit was bullshit. They didn't ever have them. They didn't have them that fucking quickly. So get out of here with that bullshit. It's all of this shit is to distract us and make us look away. I agree with that.
Look at this.
But
Wow.
all
of this is going over here.
So since you're back, you go ahead and explain to off-camera guy who's in the comments what the hell just happened.
Man, shit getting crazy. Anyway, going into the X-Files.
Hey, Herb, do we have the rights to that song?
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
We really don't. But
anyway,
but yeah,
I'll lead us into this.
Yeah,
I'll lead us into this.
Go ahead.
We have so because we're in Spooktober, we're in the spooky month. We are going to start talking about some scary stuff. We did touch on it last year during Halloween. We had our costumes. Me and Big Herb were the Mario brothers. But we are going to get into some spooky shit this year. So let's start out with one topic that Maestro wanted to bring up on the show, and let's let him get into it.
Yeah. So X-Files.
Top nigga.
X-Files.
So we're talking about our throwback show of the week this week. Listen, I've been fine up until this point. I just really had to pee. Sorry, but fuck it. I don't care. I'm going to get yelled at after this, so whatever. I'm just going to go all in. Anyway, our throwback show of the week this week is the X-Files, right? Now, everybody's going, oh, the X-Files. Yeah, it was that show from the late 90s. They brought it back later in the 2000s. Yeah. Well, it's one episode in particular that most people do not know about, right? There's a particular episode of the X-Files that's called the Banned from TV episode, right? If you know what it is, say it in the comments, but I'm just going to say it outright. There is an episode of the X-Files where they're talking about an inbred family from the hills of, I don't know, let's just say Appalachia. No, not the hills have eyes, but let's just say Appalachia because the fuck? That's where a lot of this stuff happens, right? It's about an inbred family who, in order to keep their bloodline going, they have sex with the mother. They are very deformed. They are very gross. It is the oddest hour of television that you will ever watch in your life.
This is fucking regular TV.
At one point they did play it on
this on this show.
They played it on Fox. They played it on Fox twice, right? One time, the first time, and then it got banned, and then they brought it back for like a special night. It is the worst thing you will ever see. Like, the mom has no arms and legs. They keep her ass on a little cart that they wheel under a bed. The episode ends with one of the sons crawling out of the trunk after he just had sex with the mother, and she's just like, yes, we're bringing on the next generation. This shit is weird as fuck. It's weird, it's gross, it is unsettling. I've never watched TV and afterwards needed to go and take a shower, but that's the way this episode made me feel. So that is our throwback show of the week, the X-Files getting freaky with mama.
I don't know how to react after that.
Hold on. Look at your faces. Look at your face. Your faces are amazing. That's awesome. It's so gross. It's so gross on so many different levels.
Yeah. My stomach is turning as well. Like I
don't even know how we're gonna segue
to. To answer the questions in the comment, I don't know where the fuck her legs went. They just had her ass on the little wheelie cart, legitimately. At one point, Mulder comes face to face with her, and I'm just like, "Yo, what? I couldn't do this. If I was an actor, I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna go." She was in the trunk. So if you guys haven't noticed, Rita isn't with us this week. She has some things she's dealing with. But I'm just gonna answer her question in the comments. Why was she in the trunk? Because they were transitioning from the camp that they were at because the FBI found them to another camp. But before that, she had to get her rocks off from her son.
All right. Okay. All right.
Just out of curiosity, did they start off? Ba-da-dung, dung, 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 dung?
No, they started off with the X-Files music.
No, let's just.
All right. So what else?
You know what?
What else?
I applaud you, sir, because I'm genuinely scared right now.
Bro,
I'm
listen,
freaked out.
listen. I'm gonna tell everybody straight like this. Do not watch this episode. Don't watch it. Like
shit.
I know curiosity. I know curiosity gets the best of people. Let me wear this burden. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is fucked up television at its peak.
And this was like 1990, what, 6, 7?
Yeah. It was like 97. This shit is bad, bro. Like it's. I mean, really
X-Files started off. I liked X-Files in the beginning when it started off with just alien stuff like that, but then it kind of got like weird into like some occult stuff, and it just kind of threw me off for a bit. So for a while, I stopped watching it, but. Bro. We're gonna move on to other scary stuff that's happened.
So yeah. Speaking of things that are scary, creepy, and all around just fucked up, we're gonna transition to our first topic of the day. That is scary moments in entertainment. So we've all experienced things during movies, video games, and sometimes in real life, and sometimes in social media. So I want to go around the table and see what was the scariest thing that you've seen besides that shit we just listened to. That you've seen or experienced within any of those mediums. So let's go ahead and start up with Big Herb. What you got?
Okay, as a kid, I would have said Nightmare on Elm Street. But as a black man in America, Get Out. Get Out is one of the scariest fucking films I've ever seen. And it's just because I'm black in America. There's not really much to explain about it. I mean, just... Okay.
Yeah. That's cool.
Thanks for that, Buzz Killington.
Says the guy who brought. You know what?
Sam, go ahead. Go.
So, as a kid, this scared me because I didn't expect it out of this particular genre of a movie. Laugh if you want. I don't give a fuck anymore. As a kid, I have the preference as a kid because I watched this one of those Pee Wee Herman movies. I think it was either Big Adventure. Pee Wee Herman
or Pee Wee jerks off in the playhouse.
I knew you was gonna say that shit.
Train ain't never late.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy that sat in front of him. Anyway, this particular movie had Pee Wee Herman hitchhiking in some truck. And the trucker lady was telling him about like, hey man, you gotta beware of this this lady out here named Large Marge or something like that. And he made this whole scary story, campfire story about it. And then she turned around and she looked like this. And then like her face was made like this weird like claymation monster thing. And because I didn't expect that to come from a Pee Wee Herman film, I'm thinking like, how I'm gonna be laughing at Pee Wee Herman. And as a kid, I love Pee Wee Herman as a kid. And then I see that I was like, yo, what was that? So, where did this come from?
That was Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Okay, I knew it was one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Is it my turn?
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead.
Didn't you already do this?
So no, that's just one of the many things that I've seen on film that have haunted me. Right. I have seen a lot of different movies. That some people would call questionable.
This is a bad idea.
No, so I've seen all of the Human Centipede movies. Those were very disturbing. The Japanese just do fucked up movies. But I would have to say
the French too. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong.
French. Yo, there's this one movie.
Yeah,
I forget the name.
With the red hallway.
Yes. God damn it, Cam. We're always here. But anyway, the most disturbing thing that I have seen on film will have to be from a movie called The Audition, right? So let me set it up for you.
Okay.
The Audition is about a man who goes into a deep depression because he has lost his wife, right? So a friend of his who is a movie producer decides, hey, let's host some auditions so that you can find your next wife, right? All right, boom. That's odd, but let's go for it. They start hosting auditions. He picks this one chick who seems all humble and meager, the way, you know, Japanese men want their women to be, right? It's just like, oh, I love you, love. But she's like, but of course, so yeah, it turns out she's a fucking psychopath. She keeps her ex-boyfriend in a bag that she has with him. You know how she turned her ex-boyfriend into a fucked up person? She sawed off his feet with fucking piano wire. And then she sewed his mouth shut. So the only way that he can feed is through food that she fucking regurgitates. The audition is one of the most fucked up things I have ever seen. Now here, let me give you a little bit of context with this. The way that I found out about this movie is this chick came over to my house years ago and she wouldn't leave. She wanted to have sex with me. She wouldn't leave until I watched this fucking movie. It was very awkward. And yes, there was sex that was had afterward. This shit was weird though.
I'm about to say, did you still do it?
I did.
Of course he did.
He said, "You know, I had to shit on the bitch."
Hey,
it's Biggie. It's Biggie.
Hey,
it's Biggie.
Hey,
it's
No,
Biggie.
no, stop.
It's Biggie.
I know who it is.
That's from Blerds Whiskey After Dark. Let's go.
Okay, so that
So what was yours, Trey?
I don't think mine's going to top any of y'all's, but mine's is actually not from my childhood. It's from my adulthood, and I do watch a lot of anime. I'm not going to say a lot. I watch my fair share of anime. The scariest moment that I've ever experienced while watching that has to come from a little show called Attack on Titan. For those of you not familiar, Attack on Titan is where basically all the humans are basically stuck inside 3 rings of a city. And the first ring is breached by these giant humanoid monsters that eat humans called Titans. The reason why it terrified me, and yeah, this is a shameless plug for my mama, the first fucking episode, the main character watches his mom get eaten. But before that happens, the monster that eats his mom, there's one dude who's like, I'm going to protect your family. He breaks out 2 swords. He runs up, and you see the monster looking at him like, I wish we weren't doing bare bones because I would show you all this picture. But that screenshot of that monster staring at the dude before he eats the mom, he's just like, nope. He picks up the kids and he runs off. That shit chilled me to my bone. So that's my scariest one for me.
Can I give an honorable mention to Tim Curry in the original It?
Yes.
I'm still fucked up from the original It, from the original made television.
Wait. I got an honorable mention too. Slightly religious too. Tim Curry. There was a movie where he kind of played like a Lucifer devil-like character, and
wasn't Tom Cruise in that?
Yeah, it had Tom Cruise in it. I don't know, something about Tim Curry's portrayal of him playing like Lucifer. I think it was
Laugh.
Huh?
Dude, between him and fucking Al Pacino. Like no.
But you understand, like this is full on makeup, like latex suit, giant horns.
No,
Legend.
You know what?
That's right. It was called Legend.
You know what?
That movie literally scared me into religion.
Because
I did not want to see the devil in real life. So
while we talking about devil portrayals, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the great Peter Stormare and his representation of the devil in fucking Constantine.
Oh yeah.
His portrayal of the little horn, Lucifer, Morning Star, whatever name you want to give him, that shit there. That
was definitely creepy.
Constantine was not a good movie. It did not portray the Hellblazer character good at all.
At all.
But I mean, it was a good movie if it wasn't called Constantine.
Right. But Peter Stormare's portrayal as the devil, I was just sitting there going, I don't see how you're gonna get out of this one, John. That's it. Time to go home.
When he first comes down, you see his toes touch down, and the blood is dripping from his toes.
No, I think it was like
tar. It was tar.
Yeah,
it was tar.
It was sulfur or some shit.
And then on top, spoiler alert. When he actually took the actual tar out of his lungs. Shit was like
took the cancer out.
I was like, yo.
When he goes, what do you want, John? Negotiation? Wait a minute. God damn it.
He is creepy in everything he does, Joe.
The
But
Minority Report. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. So, speaking of scary moments, I'm not sure if everybody has been keeping up with another favorite show of mine. I'm calling it Audible, guys. It's not on the list. I got to throw it in there because we got plenty more time. But a show that I've been watching a lot
Because it didn't take us 40 minutes to do the church announcements this week.
Look, let me do this. So, have you guys been watching Lovecraft Country?
Honestly, I have not watched it. Not because I don't want to. I'm just trying to keep up with it. So,
right.
Spoiler.
I just haven't activated my HBO Max yet.
Okay, so just an honorable mention. The last episode that just came out. There's another one that's coming on tonight, I think. But the last one that just came out involves these two little demons that are little girls.
Were they zombie pickaninnies?
Basically,
I think so. Yeah.
Because they are relentlessly chasing this little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, the last episode, and I put it up on my Facebook. The last episode of Lovecraft Country just it was creepy. It was just creepy.
And just I don't mean to cut you off. And just like they went from, and spoiler alert, they went from the actual like, oh, we're going to like different galaxies and all this other shit, and then they just went to like fucking zombie pickaninnies, and I'm like,
Herb, you don't have to say spoiler alert so definitive.
No. I'm saying it every single time. I'm saying it every time.
No. It's not just saying it every time. It's you're so defeated with saying it. Like, spoiler alert.
Cheesy Fry 69 said they were based off the character Topsy from Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Yeah,
I've actually
Bobsy and Topsy.
I've never seen it.
You never had to read Uncle Tom's Cabin?
I've read Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Man, that's AP English for you though. But so here's the thing. I haven't seen the Watchmen series that was on HBO. Wow.
Come on, Herb.
I just got real Greek right there. I haven't seen the Watchmen series on HBO, and I haven't seen Lovecraft Country. But now that HBO Max has dropped their price, maybe somebody might be getting that little subscription way before the Snyder Cut, because y'all know I was waiting for the Snyder Cut to come out before I activated my HBO Max. But they may have given me reason by dropping the price by $4.
So quick question, because they dropped. I mean, what's the difference between just having regular HBO and HBO Max? Because I have regular HBO. Am I still gonna be able to see the Snyder Cut if I wanted to?
Yeah, they gonna put the shit on there like they do those other Saturday night premieres.
If you have a subscription to HBO already, you have HBO Max.
Hey, listen, real quick. I gotta address something. Jamaica, leave me the fuck alone. All right, leave me alone. I didn't say HBO. I said HBO. It was a little bit more emphasis on the H.
The reason I want to give Lovecraft Country some props is because in the Black cosplay community, we just now got some new costumes now. So I'm giving shout out to like keep it coming. Like I just can't wait for the white. I can't wait for the white version of it. But that's
so now everybody doesn't have to be fucking Shuri and T'Challa anymore.
Yeah, now they can be Popsy and Tipsy or whatever.
As long as
shit. Actually, no bullshit. Thank you, Lovecraft Country, because now we can also be King the Conqueror. Suck it, bitch.
Or they could be Hippolyta. Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Let's keep going.
Before we get into the next,
I have to let him in, don't I?
You probably do.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Please, stay with us.
Yo, god damn.
I'm sorry, guys. So, the Lovecraft Country, for those of you who don't know, who haven't had the chance to watch it, is following the exploits of Leo. And now the dog is trying to interrupt.
We are officially off the rails,
off
ladies and
camera,
gentlemen.
guy, I'm sorry.
Yo, EO is gonna curse us all.
He's gonna curse us out. And the
curse
bad part is, dude, like I swear, I have not had that much to drink. I'm not even touching.
And now my niece runs into the room and says hello.
How's it going?
Baby, I'm in the middle of a show, baby. I'm in the middle of a show.
Yes, we're live.
I'm so live.
All
right
right, so we're gonna have to wait until he comes. He has to message me to come back because he's not on the thing. So yeah.
No, Kim, you just missed it. My niece and nephew just ran in the room while I'm going.
Herb said, "Let him in."
Jesus Christ.
Please bear with us. This is not usually what we go through here on Blerds Whiskey. We run a tight ship. We run a tight ship because we have a borderline slave master cracking the whip behind the scenes. Put your what you call it on, homie. Can you use the regular background? We tired of seeing the shithead, okay? Thank you. We are uniform now. I'm speaking into existence. Everything is going to go great.
What the hell just happened?
Real quick,
I would love to know what the hell just happened, y'all.
Real quick, like Trey was saying, we usually have a really tight ship. It's an acoustic show, so things are going to happen. My niece wants to really be on camera, so I'm pretty sure they told her that Uncle Rick was upstairs and she came busting in here. We don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, but you know what, guys? We're going to push forward. You guys get a little taste of behind the scenes action. You know that we're real people. We're not just people that you plug into a closet and then we pull out on Sundays to come and do this show. So let's keep on trudging ahead, fellas.
Yeah. I see that shade disturb.
I can hear EO right now. I can hear EO right OCG right now. So guys, what the hell happened?
No.
What
the fuck?
Look
at the comments. Look at the comment. Look at the last comment. Look at the last comment from TV Fries.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's really going to be that bad. I'm going to take a second because we're kind of getting behind the scenes. Right now we are at 10 viewers, and for the 6 of you that are here that are watching with us, I implore you to share our channel, share it, subscribe it, shoot it out to your friends. If you can share it on your social media, we would greatly appreciate it. We just want to grow so we can get our voices out there to more and more people. And you guys who are here, you 6 that are here every week. We appreciate you. We value you. Yes, you, Horace, even though Rick and you probably gonna fight when you see each other. We still appreciate you. So do us a favor. If you have a Twitch, host it. If you have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, whatever, just share the link. That's all I can ask for you. It doesn't cost you a thing. And when you get to YouTube, like it and hit the notifications. I got notifications for like 50 million different things I follow. I turn off my notifications for YouTube, but I still have it helps the algorithm so we come up in different places. So that's all I'm asking for. I'm imploring you, begging you, please help us.
Bro, it's a guy named Nick Merckx that streams Call of Duty Warzone. And in the middle of a day on a Tuesday, he has 32,000 people watching him on Twitch. 32,000. I know for a fact our content is way more entertaining than Nick Merckx. Come on, y'all. Help us.
Help us, bro, so we can do more.
Hey, Horace, no, it's just you keep stepping on the promos. That's why. Like we literally have an outline for our show that Miss Rita sets up for us once we have our meeting, and we have our promos scheduled. And you step on the promos before, and like right around the time we about to get there, you fucking with our transitions. So that's why Rick wants to fight you.
So speaking of promos, you wanted to mention another part that we were trying to get into because we just finished the second season of Cobra Kai. So let's go ahead and start with another season that just ended with, and no spoilers, but we will discuss it without spoiling it for people. But we will we have to talk about The Boys. Season 2 just ended. Bro, my God.
All I'm gonna say is whoop that trick. Get it, whoop that trick. Get it, whoop that trick.
Nah, I was thinking more like that Young Buck song, Stomp.
Yo,
they took it to Kurt Franklin. They went to Kurt Franklin.
Listen, I'm sorry to you guys that haven't seen it yet or haven't started season 2. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. It is nothing better than stomping a Nazi. Stomp Nazis all the time. All the time stomping Nazis.
We're not gonna say who, but there is a Nazi that gets stomped out. So watch
they did have a poignant line I want to bring out. I don't know if it's a spoiler, so I'll go ahead and preface it by saying spoiler alert. But there was a line that was really iconic to me that they said, where it was something along the lines of, "They like what I say, they just hate the word Nazi."
Yo, she said that shit. She said that shit, and it resonated with me on a real life level because I'm just like,
Yo.
So a friend of mine that's a comic book artist, right? He's been following how the writer of the show has been approaching this season. The writer of the show has been taking shit from real life and applying it to the show. That's why the show resonates on so many levels, right? So the thing about it is it's touching on shit like they're taking stuff from the books, but they're changing it so that it resonates to real life. And I promise you, the last 2 episodes have struck on so many accords that touch on shit that we're experiencing every day. But again, the overarching theme from the last episode of this season is stomp motherfucking Nazis. Stomp them no matter what.
Just one thing
stomp them in the nuts. Just stomp them in
the nuts. And I'm pretty sure OCG will be saying this. That's a white man's luxury. That line right there spoke volumes.
or the fact that someone said something and then Homelander had to give him the side eye. So Homelander was like, "Wait, what? Do you know how fucked up you got to say something for Homelander to look at you side eye?" Homelander's like, "What did you say? Wait a minute."
Homelander
looked at a flag.
No, Homelander looked at it like, "Bitch, you tripping? Like, what are you talking about?
Hold up! Like, my best teammate's black."
So I have a question. I have a question that'll probably generate some conversation between all of us. As far as the boys' characters, and I kind of think I know the answer to this question, but of the boys' characters, whose powers would you like to have?
The boys or the 7?
The boys. I'm sorry, the 7. The 7, because they're the only one. They're the only powers that really matter. But of the 7, whose powers would you like to have?
So how we gonna do this? Who's going first? Let's just go in the order we do drinks. Herb, you good? You good to go next?
Yeah, I could go.
Go ahead.
All right. Fuck it. Go with Homelanders. Seriously, and here's the one thing I mean, because obviously it's just like Superman. I always say that Superman's better than Batman all the time. But I just thought about this as I was thinking this. He is white privilege. Nobody can fucking touch him. He is literally privileged.
I mean, he's also like invincible, but there's that.
Who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop him?
You got to read the comic.
I was about to say, you haven't read the comic. But anyway, let's move on. Cam, your turn. Go.
I mean, I already got his power. I already got his power. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with A-Train because I already got his power.
True. You fucking fast bitch. That's fine. That's fine.
Can I still run with one arm?
That is fine. I since I'm gonna go next, I'm gonna go ahead and speak for me and my cousin. I want Black Noir's power. If you don't know, if you haven't read the comics, I'm about to give you a real big spoiler alert. Black Noir is a clone of Homelander that is meant to take down Homelander to when Homelander gets out of control, Black Noir is activated and he is meant to take him down. So I want Black Noir's powers. So fuck everybody. Suck it. Except for now on the show they retconned it that he has a peanut allergy.
I was just like,
yeah.
So
the show does not reflect the book. So yeah,
it is a good adaptation.
But it's a great adaptation specifically for that reason that Rick just mentioned, because it's definitely been resonating as of late as far as what we're going through in real life. Like the only thing they need is a fucking world plague. And I think that might get introduced at some point when they start doing Compound V or whatever.
The fact that they said they like what I say, they just hate the word Nazi. I was like, oh my God.
Just imagine how many people a lot of people who are alt-right or Nazi, whatever have you, if they didn't have that staple, if they didn't have that label over their head, they're still charismatic enough to convince people to join their cause. Before Hitler became Hitler, he was charismatic to get into the chancellor position. And before it got into what we consider it as what it is now, these people, like I think it was Bill Burr that said he was okay with Kanye being a black man. And I'm taking it totally out of context. I don't know the whole line, the whole bit. But because all that arrogance within a white man in America is how you get somebody like Hitler or our commander in chief. That type of arrogance, if they don't have that label of, oh, you're a Nazi, they can do leaps and fucking bounds. They can get people to want to die in the street for them. Yeah. Now, people who are aware, they're aware of what these things are, and they can see what's going on. They know, oh, you're a fucking fascist. They see it. But people who are not aware, who are not educated, don't know what's going on, they can't see it. So that's why we're in the position we're in now.
Yeah, Billy the Butcher though, like his what was it, Carl Urban? Because I was trying to explain to somebody Carl Urban's character and Billy the Butcher, and then people they couldn't understand where he was from. Like, oh, Judge Dredd, and he played Bones in Star Trek, the new one.
Yes,
but,
he
did.
Yeah, Bones. But one thing he what I guess the big difference is the fact that he stepped his his beard game up.
Yeah,
so so Trey, you wanna go ahead and take over Billy the Butcher and how you probably got his beard game up?
Because Billy the Butcher, his beard is on point. So if you want to get some what do they call it, some compound V in your face, get that strip going. I'm sorry.
That was bad. That was
bad. Really bad.
I
tried.
Compound V in your face. Wait a minute. That goes to the end of the
superpowers. Okay,
I'm about nigga. That goes to the end of episode 8 where Homelander is standing on the side of that building.
Oh, stop! I take it back. I take back everything I said. If you want your beard to be as luxurious as mine, go ahead and hit up Beard Struggle at beardstruggle.com /Blerds Whiskey. Hit them up. The promo code for us on beardstruggle.com is Blerds1. You can get all your needs. You can get a hot comb that'll get everything, wooden combs. They have the leave-in conditioners. They have the overnight conditioner.
Compound V conditioner.
Huh?
Compound V conditioner.
Yeah, some compound. If they got that, we need to get up on it. Yeah. But everything you need is present there. Remember the promo code Blerds1. That helps us grow, and it helps you grow. So definitely hit them up. You can also find them on our website, blerdsandwhiskey.com. Just look in our promotional section. You'll see everything you need there. And honestly, it's only 6 of us that are involved in this. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to hit us up on the DMs. Yeah, I'm volunteering you Bama's DMs up for this. Don't care. So hit us up. You'll be all right. We'll screenshot if they get out of hand. You'll be all right.
Yo, I just want to say something real quick. This big ass ring light has me fucking sweating. this joint is killing me.
I mean, y'all also wearing a hoodie, but
cool. Well, you're right, but it says "fuck off," so it conveys how I feel.
All
right. So, last things last, we've got another announcement that ties into a topic that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. Basically, the MCU's multiverse is starting to formulate to become a reality for us. There was an announcement that Doctor Strange will be within the next Spider-Man movie, starring Tom Holland and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Come on, man.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you did. Come on.
Close enough.
All right, cool. So he's going to be featured in there. But do we have a date as to when this is going to happen? Do we have a release date?
So the release date keeps moving. It's moved a couple times. So I'm just going to say this. Save your money for 2021 if you are MCU fans, if you are comic book movie fans, unlike stupid ass Alan Moore, who's being a crazy old man. But save your money for 2021. You're going to be going to the movie multiple times for the whole year.
Yeah.
Because everything's coming out in 2021.
Yeah.
So personally, I really want to just stay in the house. I'm not trying to. I don't trust it. If we get a vaccine, I don't trust it. So I might be on that Luffy. I might be out there looking for One Piece, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. PirateBay.com. Anyway, so I might be doing that for my
Your
movie.
metaphors
I'm
suck.
scared. I'm terrified.
Metaphors.
Just saying. But so that means we have Doctor Strange in the next Spider-Man movie. We also have Scarlet Witch and Scarlet Witch and the Vision. Or was it Scarlet Vision? WandaVision. Sorry, I've been drinking. Everything is leading to what?
Called her a toaster fucker.
She
what does Wanda and Donatello have in common?
They love
electronics. They do machines. That was so bad. So bad.
Oh shit! No, since she controls reality, she controls the reality of Vision's penis.
Dude, why? Why?
Yes. She just does this and it extends out a little bit more.
Do you know she actually had to go through a hand therapist?
Yes. They have a trainer who actually just trains her on her fucking hand movements. So she's
in the comics, she only did this.
I wish I could have got that $200,000 to just teach her stupid ass to do this.
To do little.
What's actually funny about that is
shit like that.
We see the finished product of her waving her hands in slow motion or fast motion and the stuff flying and stuff happening in the background. She doesn't have that luxury. So she's literally going whoosh. Pew, pew, pew.
It can't be no worse than Chloe Bennett on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who's just doing like this and shaking her face, and then she's supposed to
No, remember that show on Fox called The Gifted because they couldn't say X-Men?
Oh God.
And every single person somehow involved with their hands and grunting.
Hey, that was Heroes though.
Yeah, no, Heroes, they have some physical attributes of them doing stuff too.
When Peter and what's his name got up and they finally had their fight, it was literally them just both hands going like this the whole time.
Save the cheerleader, save the world, bro.
Yeah, I actually liked that show. I actually enjoyed that show up until they came back from the writer's strike.
Yeah, like I must say, Heroes is okay up until I must say the middle of the second season.
I
feel like that show should have been 3 seasons tops. That's it.
The writer's strike killed that, and it killed the Justice League movie where Common was supposed to be the Green Lantern. I said Black Lantern. Common was supposed to be the Green Lantern, and Armie Hammer was going to be Batman.
I mean, technically, you were right the first time.
Wow.
Black Lantern.
That's just like my boy Zen calls Falcon Black Falcon. It's like, stop saying that.
Hey, if Zen sees this dude, you
like if I call you Whitefish?
Right.
I want to be called Superbolt.
Guys, again, I'm very, very sorry for what's about to happen. I really got to pee again.
Dude,
it's cool because we're about to head up right now anyway.
Yeah, no. Seriously, I'm wearing orange pants and I'm about to piss myself. I got to go.
All right, you know what? Screw it though. So we thank you all for tuning in. Our show. Thank you for all 6 of y'all. Oh, it's going up. We thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, just look for Blerds and Whiskey. See us on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe those episodes. You can go to the website. You can see some of those prior episodes on there too. We're also on Castbox. We're also on the Roku channel of Overtime TV with Overtime.
Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to Overtime Sims for putting us on. So you can catch some episodes along with some of his content. He also puts on a lot of local artists and some podcasts and stuff like that on his own too. Go ahead, Trey.
So also I want to throw out there, if you guys had any questions or concerns or things you just wanted to ask us. We have a fan page that's still on Facebook, and you can send anything in there. Just tag us, tag the individual or person on the show that you want to ask a question to, and don't send it in DM. Put it, unless you slide in DMs, and Godspeed to you for whatever reason. But if you want to ask a question to a particular person that's on the show, put it on the fan page. We keep everything out and open, and we'll answer it there on the fan page. But this also just trying to keep us engaged.
And you can also catch us on Twitter too, Blerds and Whiskey on Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah, you can hashtag Ask a Blerd or whatever. We'll or Blerds and Whiskey. Yeah. No, come take this shot. If you put up a comment and then come take the shot as the hashtag, we follow that hashtag. I'll put the hashtag in the thing right now.
Yeah. So be sure to follow what homie Cam said as well. Also, guys, just help us grow so we can do more. We have merch. We have products that we are working with other people. I mean, you guys have held us down for so long. We're very appreciative of every single thing you guys have done.
Despite what he said before.
Yeah, and I mean personally, I can't wait till all this shit is over with so we can actually get back out and we can actually hang with our fans who have actually been here with us, riding along with us. But
up to it, down to it.
Closing,
stop. Let him do his thing.
As we are closing, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink,
motherfucker, drink. And I will cut us out. Don't say anything for like 5 seconds.
Nigga, we can't stay quiet for 5 seconds.
You're never gonna be quiet for 5 seconds. I mean, really, motherfucker? You can't stop me from saying.
Listen, y'all don't understand how bad I had to pee.